Have you ever wondered why your dog doesn't seem to listen half the time? Why some commands are followed and others simply ignored? Do you sometimes feel like you and your furry friends speak different languages when it comes to understanding each other? Well, as a dog owner myself, I know all those struggles with my own furry friends. And guess what? We are not alone. Dog training is a journey full of ups and downs, and sometimes we stumble along the way. But the good news is that we can always learn and grow, both us and our canine companions. That's exactly why we created this special class, Doggyworld 101, where we explore all aspects of dog training and behavior. Welcome back to Doggyworld 101. In today's video, we are going to talk about one of the most important parts of dog training, avoiding common mistakes. Even the most loving dog owners can accidentally do things that confuse their dogs or slow down their training progress. For the next 10 minutes, we'll walk through the 5 most common training mistakes dog owners make, why they happen, what psychological effect they have on your dog, and how you can fix them quickly. By the end of this session, you will be able to spot these mistakes and turn them into opportunities to improve your bond with your furry friend. Let's get started. Mistake number 1. Repeating commands too often. Many owners fall into the habit of saying, sit, 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 over and over until the dog finally sits. The problem is that your dog learns to ignore the first command and only respond after hearing it several times. Psychologically, this teaches your dog that listening is optional. The fix is simple. Say the command once, then guide your dog into the correct behavior using a treat, a hand signal, or gentle leash guidance. The moment your dog does it, reward with praise and a treat. Over time, your dog will learn that one command equals one action. Mistake number 2, training sessions that are too long. Dogs, especially puppies, have short attention spans. If you try to train for 30 minutes straight, your dog will get bored, frustrated, or distracted. The psychology here is important. Once your dog loses focus, mistakes pile up, and training becomes negative instead of positive. The solution is to keep training sessions short, usually 5 to 10 minutes. Train multiple times a day in short bursts. Always end on a success, even if it's something simple, so your dog leaves the session feeling happy and confident. Mistake number 3. Using punishment instead of positive reinforcement. Yelling, jerking the leash, or punishing your dog physically may stop the behavior in the moment, but it creates fear and damages trust. Dogs that are trained with punishment often shut down or become anxious. Positive reinforcement, on the other hand, teaches your dog what you want them to do instead. For example, if your dog jumps up, do not hit or yell. Instead, ignore the jumping and reward calm sitting behavior. Over time, your dog learns that calm behavior gets attention and rewards, while unwanted behavior does not. This builds trust and strengthens your bond. Mistake number 4. Inconsistent rules. Sometimes the dog is allowed on the couch, sometimes not. Sometimes begging at the table is ignored, sometimes it earns a scrap of food. This inconsistency confuses your dog and makes it impossible for them to understand what the rules really are. Psychologically, inconsistency creates anxiety because your dog cannot predict what will happen. The fix is to set clear rules for your household and stick to them every time. If the couch is off limits, it must always be off limits. If begging is not allowed, nobody in the house should feed the dog at the table. Dogs thrive on structure and consistency, so this small change makes a huge difference. Mistake number 5, training only indoors or in low distraction environments. Your dog may sit perfectly in the living room, but as soon as you go to the park with other dogs, squirrels, and people around, suddenly the command seems forgotten. This is because dogs do not generalize behaviors automatically. Psychologically, they see sit in the living room as a different context than sit in the park. The fix is to gradually increase the level of distraction during training. Start indoors, then move to the backyard, then the quiet street, then the park. Each time, keep the command the same and reward success. Over time, your dog will learn to respond to commands anywhere, no matter what's going on. Let's quickly review the 5 mistakes. 1. Repeating commands too often. 2. Training sessions that are too long. 3. Using punishment instead of positive reinforcement. 4. Inconsistent rules. And 5, training only indoors without adding distractions. Now let's look at the bigger picture. Why do these mistakes matter so much? Because dog training is not just about commands. It's about communication, trust, and building a partnership. Every time you avoid these mistakes, you make training more clear, more fun, and more effective. Every time you correct these mistakes, your dog learns faster and feels more secure with you as their leader. So here is your challenge after watching this video. Pick one of these 5 mistakes you know you've been making and focus on fixing it during your next training session. You'll be amazed at how quickly your dog improves once you make the adjustment. Thank you for watching Doggyworld 101. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another dog training tip. Share in the comments which mistake you've caught yourself making, and let's learn together as a community. Until next time, train with patience, keep it positive, and give your dog a big hug from us.